We all know that as a rhythm guitarist, doubling your guitars will give you that extra wide sound you're so used to hearing on professional recordings, but there are a couple of extra steps you can take to make this simple technique sound even better. The subtle differences between two individual takes of the same part contribute to that wider sound when you pan the tracks outwards. Building on this concept, you can create even more contrast by using different tones in the left and right channels. The possibilities for contrasting these tones are virtually endless. For example, you could keep one side cleaner while adding more distortion to the other, or you could pair a brighter tone with a darker one, perhaps using different pickup configurations or entirely different guitar and amp setups. Here I've opted for a mix of both approaches, with the left side being brighter and cleaner, and the right side darker, but more distorted. When played together, the slight tonal differences help your ears distinguish each part in the mix, creating the illusion of a wider sound than if both tones were the exact same. Adding to the idea of contrasting tones, you could instead create contrasting parts. This means that while you're still technically doubling the rhythm part, you're actually adding different chord voicings to the left and right channels. To do this, you can apply some basic theory, such as using different inversions of the same chords, or just by using your ear to find subtle harmonic variations between the chord changes in the left and right guitars. Again, you can be as creative as you like here. If you're less familiar with this concept, start by using single notes and try to find a harmony or slight variation to whatever you first come up with. Here, I've written a simple guitar part based entirely around the low E string and added a harmony played by the second guitar. Simplified in MIDI, the first guitar plays B, D, G and then back to the D, while the second guitar plays F sharp, A, E and D over the top. A combination of harmonizing and playing in unison for the final note. Obviously, it might sound a bit plain when played back like this, but on guitar with added rhythm, you can make it sound much more interesting. Once you're more comfortable finding complementary parts for the rhythm tracks, you can apply this approach to chordal sections. Typically, I'll keep one side playing basic chords, open chords, power chords, etc., while the other side I'll try to find complementary notes that either stem from the first guitar's chords or harmonize well with what's already being recorded. In this case, this was the first guitar part, and this was the second guitar. Combine this with some added bass and drums, and you get a nice dense sound. While these ideas are great for rhythm guitar parts, you can apply a more unique approach to lead guitar, which I cover in this video.